This is Jessica's before. It's been a while since she's had it trimmed. She usually has it shorter. As you can see, it's quite a bit longer in the back. This is her goal haircut and kind of the color too. She likes the blonde that's in there and the medium caramely brown tone. We're not going to add the dark that's in there. That's quite a bit darker because she's naturally a level 7, 8. So we're not going to go that dark, but she likes the dimension of the colors, how they lay in there. Again, this is her color now. If you'd like to see what technique I use and how I got there, just stay tuned.
I've been running for so long, I'm clear about the path I was on. I was breathless, my heart restless.
To see more of my videos, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell below to be notified when I put more out. So I start out in the back doing panels. I leave the underneath alone because, well, it's going to be cut off, so we really don't need to add highlights back there or else it'll get spotty. The first 2 panels I did, I forgot to push record, but they are brown. It is the level, the shades cream and the 6N and 7WN. The first 2 panels in the underneath, I did bring all the way through to the end of the hair. I wanted to add that dark there. Now I did rough chop her hair. I cut off the excess length that we're not going to need because when you do a color like this, you see these panels here, I'm not bringing the dark all the way through to the end. I want to know exactly how far to bring them down or how far to not bring them down. If I hadn't cut off that excess hair, then I would have, I might end up cutting off all the hair and then I did not run the color through and I'd have no ends left out. So when you're doing such a drastic change, before you color, cut off the excess hair first. That's, is not going to be there. Now, obviously, we're going to be tweaking it a little bit and cutting off a little bit more, and that's fine. But we don't want to have too much there. Now, you've seen that this last panel that I did, I brought the color down on one side. Now, as I go up the head, you're going to see me doing that. I'm doing all panels with the dark because that's, if you've seen that picture, that's how it's laying. See how you can see the underneath is dark and all the tips are blonde. And I'm sure her natural hair color is the 4 that you see in there. And then they just went through and balayaged some pieces. So I'm trying to mimic that, but I'm going the opposite way, right? I have to add the dark back in there. So I'm going through and adding these panels of dark. And then I also will go through and do a dark root all over. So I'm going to stop talking now because my voice sounds so bad. And you can just watch how I do them. And when I get to spots that I need to talk over, I'll do that.
Never reminded, never taking whatever you told me. I know what I could be. Making emotion painful answer. Tell me, is this what you made me?
And then my camera cut out. So I rinsed her really well and shampooed her, and now I'm towel drying her as much as possible. Now I'm going to apply the root color at the bowl. First I apply Olaplex Step 2 into her hair and comb all that through. What that's going to do is act as a barrier from the color touching any of the ends. It's a great way to block that, and it also gives her a treatment at the same time. So the formula for her root is a 4N, and the shades cream is what I use. Now, if you're wondering why I'm using a level 4 when I said I did not want to bring her root as dark as the picture, well, it's not going to turn out as dark. I'm using a 4N on damp hair, meaning that it's not going to be a 4N, a true 4, level 4. It ends up being more of a 6, which is what I wanted. It sat for 15 minutes, and I just watched it until I seen it as dark as I wanted it, and then I rinsed it off. The reason why I did not put the root color on in between the foils, if you're wondering that also, is I want it to be really melty, and if I would have put it on the dry hair in between the foils, it would have been harder to blend in. I didn't want any spots. I didn't want it to look, unmelted or just like it was a root that grew out. I want it to blend in really well. So by applying it this way, combing it through as you see me do every couple sections, it will blend in a lot better.
Every time you bring me close, and you're thickening the ghost of you, bleeding tires you've been done, and done, and done.
So this is just blow drying it with a round brush. And you can see I'm just trying to show the dimension in there and the richness at the root area, how it blends down. Now you won't see the dimension until you curl it. That's just the way it is. So just kind of going through here and seeing how well it blends and everything. And I think it looks pretty good. Now here it is styled. And you can see that dimension in there. Remember that picture was just to show a look, not necessarily the colors and the tones. So you still see that blonde and you see the depth underneath. She really liked it. It was quite a big change for her. She's usually pretty blonde, so this is a great step. And I told her if she wants to go darker next time, I think it'd look good on her. So that's also an option there too. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you are a subscriber, thanks for coming back. If not, what are you thinking? Subscribe below if you'd like to see more of my videos. Please give this video a thumbs up also to let me know that you did like it. I love the feedback, and any requests below would be great also. Check out my Instagram. I post photos there all the time that I don't have tutorials of. So thanks again. Bye.